Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
And this is now today's
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this fella, Donnarumma, is someone who's been catching our eyes ever since he made his top-flight debut at the age of 16. He's had to grow up very quickly because of that, and it shows in his positional awareness and consistency. And you've got to remember, his shot-stopping is second to none.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's... real chance! And the ball's come loose here. Garnacho! Fantastic from Garnacho! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Liam Delap bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cherki. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He has found the way through. Colwell gets over and intercepts, looking for a runner. Ake makes the interception. Chelsea leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Over to the right flank. Doku. That is ended up in no man's land. And it's O'Reilly. That's been slipped. Shoots! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
He's found the way through. Oh, that's nice. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Manchester really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Oh, Such a clever touch. He'll try from distance. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Semenyo. Now it's Haaland. He's had it taken off him. It's a searching pass. Well read, nice interception. Semenyo. And it's Hato. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Nunez. That's been slipped through. And the finish! And he's stuck it away. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
After 33 minutes is number 11.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Palmer. Cucurella. Great ball, and he's in here. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. He's fizzed it forward. That's a good run down the left. In with the challenge. Liam Talat.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
O'Reilly. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Knocks it into space. Doku. Delivers the ball. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Neto proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
There will be 1 minute added
Well,
time.
the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's made its way to him. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent
And
game
there
so
they
far,
are.
Peter,
Please
although
welcome our
I think
players,
in the next
everyone.
45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Chelsea are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we are back underway. It's a promising position. He leaps for it! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that's a tidy finish! And they're back in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
After 48 minutes is number 9.
Chelsea leading now. And it's O'Reilly. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out wide. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Reinders. That's a pretty loose pass. Distributed tidily. Nicely spread. Pedro Neto. Gehi cuts out the pass.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Liam Delap being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now. Garnacho clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Semenyo. Chelsea have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's picked it up out wide. Big chance! And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cherki. Ake. And Gehi. That's a good ball out wide. Colwill. Spread it left. Just eases him off the ball. Semenyo. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And here's Fernando. Garnacho! And that's a sharp finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now.
The goal scorer.
Well, look, that first touch and finish is the difference between good players and great players. There aren't too many about who can give you that. I loved it.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Spread out to the left. Now it's Doku. Wriggles his way through. He's picked his way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Substitution.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become...
Haaland! Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto. Now it's Garnacho. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Palmer puts a cross in. Semenyo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Gusto did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ake calmly anticipates. And he skips past his man. Semenyo. That's good play. Foden delivers with... Oh, good line! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Not the most accurate pass. Semenyo receives it in a wide position. Great chance! And yes, it's there! Deep into injury time!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
Just one in it now. That's that, the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows.